Hey guys, Jimmy here. As you probably guessed from my last video, the G27 is still broken, still sitting in its box, which is fun. So what I'm going to be doing today is going over my top 5 favourite mods in rFactor. Now, please bear in mind this is my personal opinion, you may have differing opinions and you're free to have them. And they're my favourite based on how I feel when driving them, not their physics, tyres, etc, just what I like. So, without any further ado, on with the show. Okay, so in at number 5 then is the AACs Club mod by Gonzo Cool. Now I'm a big fan of the JDM Japanese car scene. I'm really into these little Corollas. I'm also a big fan of the Japanese show Best Motoring. If you've seen that, and let me know in the comments. Fantastic show. And this focuses on 2 models. It's the 11 and the Torino. And one of the big things I like about this mod is there's just tons and tons of skins, which makes it ideal for league racing. You know, it saves people making their own. It's just loads to choose from in the first place. These cars very much rely on mechanical grip, so obviously there's no wings or anything on this, apart from that little kind of kick one off the boot. But it makes for a difficult driving but rewarding driving. So it is tricky to go fast, but you know that's part of the fun. Also in these things, I'm a big fan of sounds of cars and sounds in mods. The sounds of these things when they get up to 11,000 RPM with the sound mod that came in this latest release of the AACs Club is probably the most accurate representation I've heard of this car. You'll get it for a little while, get it for about 10 seconds before the engine blows up, but it's fantastic to hear. So definitely get this one. In at number 4 is the 1970 World Sports Car Championship mod. This is by the guys at CSGT. And there aren't many other mods out there that boast this kind of lineup for cars for such an old mod. It's based in the 70s, this one. You can see on the screen I'm driving the 4GT here. There are also Porsches, the 917 and 908. There are Ferraris, 312, other like Porsches, 911s, old 911s, old Mustangs. It's just a massive list. There'll be a link to them in the description here. Nothing really beats ragging these cars around them on with the old H-pattern gearbox, pretty much struggling to grip at every corner. And those who know me know I'm a massive GT40 fan, probably my favourite car of all time. So whenever I get into it on this mod, probably the best representation of this car I've found in any rFactor mod, and it's the reason why it's on my list today. In at number 3, it's the Plow Pan GT3 mod, which is obviously based on the real life series. A very fun mod with a fantastic feel to it, this one. I actually raced this mod in the league, alongside about 10-12 other people, and it always provides nice close racing, nice clean racing. It's just very enjoyable. The cars feel, for lack of a better word, realistic. They feel like they have weight to them. And the cars involved in the series are different. Obviously you have cars like the Mercedes, the SLS, which is terrifically fast and straight line, but when it gets to corners it panics and crashes. And then cars like the Porsche, which in a straight line are left wanting, but through the corners can pretty much go toe to toe with any other car out there and come out the victor. So a lot of strategy come into play before you even start the race in which car you choose, and obviously there are things like fuel consumption which vary from car to car. And it just makes very close, very good league racing, so that's my number 3 today. Okay, so I've been a big fan of Formula 1 for quite a long time. That kind of era of 97, 98, 99 is when I really started to pay attention to the sport and when I really started to get into it properly. Memories of old F1 for me are, the sound of the V10s roaring down the straight, especially at Hockenheim here, so why I chose to drive around this track. Getting up to speeds of 200 plus mile an hour and I don't know, it's just one big nostalgic gush for me. I just enjoy it so much, and this mod pretty much puts that into a game for me to play. And whenever I want to drive an F1 car from my era of F1, I can go and do whatever I want. The sounds in it are fantastic, and I don't think there's an F1 mod out there with better sounds, especially in the Ferrari engine cars, the Sauber and the Ferrari, of course. And it's just one, like I said, just one big fun fest to me. So that's why it's at my number 2. Okay, so my favourite rFactor mod, it's DRM Revival. I can't really stress how fantastic this mod is. It's something you have to go out there and really drive yourself. Now, this wasn't a series that I was aware of until I came across rFactor. It's basically an old series of very souped up sports cars. They've got the BMW M1, the 320, the Porsche 935, the Lancia Beta, Ford Capri, and the Toyota Celica, all fitted with massive arse turbos that make them go a million miles an hour. And why do I like this mod? First things first, it feels mechanical. When you're driving it with the Yates baton shifter, you stick it into third gear, 100 plus miles an hour, you feel like you're the most manly person in the world, and it's just the best thing to experience from a simulator, in my opinion, to feel like you're actually there driving the car. The models are high quality, they're lovely to look at. The engines, while fantastic, are temperamental as they should be in these cars, and the sounds are just, well, see it for yourself. Well, there you go guys, that's my top 5 favourite rFactor mods there. Thank you very much for watching. I apologise for the lack of iRacing content, but as you can understand, I can't do anything without a wheel. If you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does let me know, what you guys are enjoying and what works and what doesn't. If you have any suggestions for future videos, then just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. I'll see you next time.